Marvel's Avengers Doomsday reportedly may be delayed so Marvel can figure out what characters will be involved. Yeah, you might want to figure that out before you start shooting. Now, is Avengers Doomsday delayed? Huh? Oh, is it delayed? Oh no. Well, we all know that those leaked concept art, the leaked concept art that came out, it was a flood of concept art that came out over the weekend when it came to Avengers Doomsday, and a lot of people were freaking out about it. A lot of people were just going, oh my God, this is gonna be like the greatest comic book movie ever. And I'm kind of going, well, wait a minute. How many times have we seen a comic book movie's concept art come out after it, and you go, that wasn't in the movie, that wasn't in the movie, what the hell? Oh my God, that was supposed to be in the movie. I mean, the biggest one I just remember was when it came to Justice League, and the fact that there was concept art of, well, what Steppenwolf's lair looked like, you know, when it came to Chernobyl and all that stuff, and it just kind of looked a lot cooler, a lot darker. And then, of course, there was Batman visiting the Parademon nest, which would have been really freaking awesome, ended up not being the movie because Warner Brothers said it was too scary. Fuck them, of course, always. Fuck, or at least those guys. Obviously, when it comes to Avengers Doomsday, we had that flood of whatever, and of course, the conspiracy theory was the fact that, did they leak it on purpose just to gauge what people were talking about and build up some hype? I don't know, but then, of course, there's a new Scoopy report, and I'm bringing up Geek Tyrant right here that posted this, that said, Marvel's Avengers Doomsday reportedly may be delayed so Marvel can figure out what characters will be involved. Yeah, you might want to figure that out before you start shooting. Now, the report does come from Jeff Snyder, which you guys know I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of at all. But at the same time, I'm not saying that he bats zero. He doesn't bat 1,000. He doesn't bat zero. Just like all these scoopers, they don't bat 1,000. They don't, even though they have the egos, they have so much of an ego that they'll make it seem like they bat 1,000 and that they're always right. But they're not. They're not. They're usually in the middle. It's usually just like a, you know, almost pretty much like baseball, and they have like a 300, 400, not even, you know, 300 average or something like that, maybe 400, maybe 5, I don't know. But so it came for that. But what was interesting, guys, is I saw on my feed, and even though the guy has me blocked, Rob Liefeld, of course, the creator of Deadpool, also quote tweeted this very article right here, that basically, or this very tweet right here, and said that he heard the same thing too. So Rob Liefeld, that's right, creator of Deadpool, actually said that he heard that this might be the case too, that it might be delayed. Now, Rob Liefeld has basically broken ties with Marvel because of how he was treated, apparently, when it came to Deadpool and Wolverine and everything. So he might just be like, well, I'm just gonna say this because I'm gonna be an asshole, because he kind of is an asshole, he is. But at the same time, I'm seeing other people going like, yeah, they're hearing about this kind of stuff too. So I'm just kind of wondering if now that they, maybe with the conspiracy that they did leak those images, and then they were gauging on like people's reactions, now they're kind of going like, well, shit, I guess we have to round up as many people as we can to make this kind of stuff happen. Because I mean, there was a lot of characters in, obviously, that, and having it where it's like kind of like the battle war kind of aesthetic, and having, you know, you're having Hulk, you're having She-Hulk, you're having a new T'Challa, you're having, of course, Doom, and then you're having Doctor Strange that's working with Doom, and then of course Doom, and then of course you have Fantastic Four, and you have Young Avengers, you have all this kind of stuff. I don't know, it's just kind of crazy, because I'm just kind of going like, Marvel Studios, you better nail this, because it's been a little rough. But then at the same time, we don't even know who is going to be leading the Avengers. The last thing that we got was Captain America: Brave New World, where we have the leader who's locked up in that island prison telling Sam that, are you ready to take on people from other worlds? That was it, which we already knew that was actually going to be the case. It was a silly, stupid post-credit scene that you could tell was very half-assed and a very last-minute thing, but it just didn't add anything to it. They could have done something so much better when it came to that post-credit scene for Brave New World, as opposed to just having the leader saying, oh yeah, there's a multiverse out there, are you ready? You know, it was stupid. It was stupid, but let it get delayed. If they have to delay it to make sure they give out a good product, then fine. But hopefully some of those, things that were in the concept art could actually be translated to the big screen. Who knows? I don't know. It just seems like, now that Doom's in there and then it's Robert Downey Jr., which I'm still not about. I don't know.